What's up, guys? This is Card Sets and Coffee. Today we're going to be going over the Tales of the Viking card set. This card set was made in 1960. It has 66 cards, and it was made by a company called Ad Tricks Core. I tried to do research on the company that makes them. Yeah, I can't find anything. So let me know. Is it the Trick Cereal? Is it a German-based company? I don't know what is going on. Everything I looked up, it just really just gave me a runaround. So let me know. I know they put a Papa set out also. I don't have that one, but I don't know of any other card sets that Adtrix put out. So let me know in the comments if anybody's watching. Let me know. All right. So first, we're gonna do a theme song for the song. I'm hoping it don't get taken down. I don't think enough people watch this show to actually report it, so we're going to do the 1960 theme song. I hope you can hear it okay. It's very low, not the best quality. From out of the north, like an icy wind, swept Odin's warrior breed. With broad axe and spear, they followed a star, adventure and glory their need. They conquered the seas in their dragon ships, fought bravely on many a land. But while here remains, right down for the man who dies with a sword in his hand. The Vikings, the Vikings, the Vikings, sailing well in the land of home. Oh, almost tried to play it again. So that was a theme song. That was kind of hard to find. YouTube is only an example I could find. I went through Spotify and looked up through old TV shows of the 50s and 60s, and it is not on any of their theme song playlists. So I don't know how popular the show was, but let's dive in. Here is the first card. It is a not good shape. Coloration changes. Yep. But the corners look great. Now these cards, this is, God dang it. This is card number 30, not card number 1. So we need to find card number 30, which is fine. All right. So I never heard of this show. Don't know anything about it. It was one season. Other than what I looked up today, this is a completely new set for me. The photos look, well, it's not that good, but but that's the way they looked at the time. I don't think this card has changed much since it actually originally came out. It just looks grainy. Let's get a close-up look of it. I'm going to put this card back in the 30 spot. I inherited a lot of these cards, so the ones I inherited, the person I inherited from, which was my uncle, he always found a good card, maybe the star of the series, and put them on top. And then when I go through the sets 30 years later, I'm like, why is this number 30 in here? That's what happened to this one. So I'll be finding that a lot. So yeah, this guy in a headlock. A guy and a girl in a headlock being drug around, so he must be I don't know, he's probably a good guy who done stop some evildoers. You know how old shows are. Don't know what that's about. This card set isn't worth a lot. You can find it on eBay for close to $100. I don't know if the quality would be as good as this one. This is pretty good quality. Got some corner damage right there though. That's from sticking in those damn clear cases. I complain about them. I still leave them in there. I don't know what's going on there, but it's going on. We might run through these cards pretty quick today. There's not a lot of stuff to read on the back, and the artwork is not the not the best. It's pretty cool. It's just not the best. I've seen better. Um, so I'll let y'all know a little bit about the history of the TV series. Obviously, it was based on a TV series. The TV series was based on a Kirk Douglas movie called Vikings, and it was almost a continuation of the movie. They used a lot of the same set pieces and stuff to save on money. Um, so the series ran from September 8th, 1959 to June 2nd, 1960. Um, so it was basically just one season. It was a long season, but yeah, it was one season. Hmm. So Kirk Douglas produced a TV series. His production company did, at least. So he was all about the Vikings. Mr. Douglas was. I know there's a Kirk Douglas. And I think his son's Michael Douglas. Is there another Douglas in the movies as we speak? I wonder. I wonder if they have a son or a great grandson who's in the movies. I don't even know what's going on there. But look at the quality of the picture. Wow, that's rough. It's all black and white, but I mean, I've seen lots of black and white cards look far better than this. The Three Stooges come to mind, um, and it was older than these cards. But granted, it is made by a card company called Tricks, so the lack of info on the back of these cards is, I'd rather have some information. Of course, they didn't think about it when they was making these cards about some guy 60 or 70 years down the line who has no idea who this TV set is and wouldn't mind having some information about it. It always has these little things. These compacts are easy to pack. Little sayings and stuff. I don't even know what it means. It's not that interesting, I notice. There's three happy fellows. Try not to pass card 30. I don't know why. I have a lot of card sets. There were only 66 cards. I don't know. Maybe that filled up a binder perfectly. I am not sure. But yeah, it's always weird that there's no even card sets. I got a bunch of big card sets, and um, they're hard to collect for. My hardest one right now is, and I know this is a non-sports card show, but man, I collect wrestling cards too, and there is a set. It's from 1997 called BBM Japan Music Wrestling Cards, and it is 400 and something cards in that set. And I'm trying to collect it. Been trying to collect it for years now. Um, just recently had somebody send me in the whole set from Japan. I was all excited. I got it for $100, and guess what? It's missing the last 15 cards, and I was like, that's what I needed. And I was like, so it is what it is. I need to get on eBay and sell off the remainder or the extra. I just never sold anything at eBay, so I don't know. It's something that I'm not really looking forward to. I'm looking to see if there's any juice left in there. There is not. If you ever try one of these, they're pretty good. Watermelon Rush or Cushy Punch. I bought that, I think, in Illinois. Sorry, back on the cards. I don't know what's going on there. Pretty cool. So I got some more info on this set. Let's see if I can find it. All right. So this I'm getting this from a source called crazyabouttv.com. So I want to give them due credit. The Tales of the Viking show was a 30-minute Canadian action adventure show. The series aired in syndication. It was about the legendary Leif Erikson and his 10th century seagoing warriors engaging in one exciting adventure of conquest after another. So I haven't watched any of the new modern Viking shows. I know they're hugely popular, but I'm not mistaken. I think this is based off the same character as one of those popular shows. Vikings are there's several of those Viking shows out nowadays. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I think they're based on the same character as the original series was. So yeah, I'm assuming he was a real famous um, Viking, I guess. I've never seen Vikings ride horses like that, but that might be the enemies. They're having a duel with wooden swords and lost hope. Mm-hmm. Hey, at least I got facial hair in this one. That's my only problem with 1950s and 60s TV shows. They don't like facial hair. I just got to shave every 10 minutes, and it drives me crazy because it brings me out of it. I know I'm obsessive over weird things like that, but when I see a clean-faced cowboy, I shake my head and wonder how that can be possibly be. Most of the time, people didn't even shave until they was at the barber shop, and that was maybe once a month. So the series starred as Leif Erikson, Jerome Cortland. I'm gonna guess it might be him. I don't know. Huh. It really doesn't tell me nothing on these cards, and I'm assuming that's Leif Erikson, or it might be him. That might be his dad. I have no idea. Let me know if any of y'all's ever watched this show. I tried looking up, but there's no platforms that's really available on. There's only a few episodes that you can buy, some bootleg episodes on the internet that I found. So I'm sure there's a DVD set somewhere out there, but I just don't know of it. I couldn't find it. I don't know what they're doing there. I guess they're fighting, of course. I wonder what this crazy. I bet you this set was crazy. I guess they had the boat set or something. I would love to see that. You know, they used to make these sets, and what I mean by set, not set of cards, but the set pieces for. And I'm not a movie guy, but you have a set and you have a play inside of an area that looks like something else, and that's what I mean by set. But man, this is crazy. They had to use other people's movies and props and stuff like that, and that way you save money because you'll never be able to get it done. And it's weird now that our movies nowadays cost billions of dollars. Why can't we go back to the time where we use other set pieces and stuff like that? I mean, you can hide it pretty good. People don't notice that stuff. I don't know. I feel like we just throw money at stuff nowadays instead of trying to cut corners where we can. You eliminate jobs and stuff like that, but there's a lot of different ways to cut corners. People just don't want to do it. Restaurants, you can cut corners by making your home food homemade, but who wants to do that? You want to buy it, ship it, put it out there quick. I think I'm going down a rabbit hole. So what's going on here? That knife looks like it's up his nose. Let's see, we're at card 30. Oh, we passed card 30. So sorry, guys. I gotta go back. I'm gonna put that. I guess it's Leif Erikson in there. That's card number 30. Yep, going back in the stack. This is not my most exciting set, but I got some really good ones, and I got some really boring sets too. Wait till we get to the Partridge Family. Not just one Partridge Family, 3 different sets. I need to take a hit off my vape for that one, because I'm really going to dread that one. I might be under the influence when I do that one, because I don't know how I can sit through 3 sets of Partridge Family cards. And Brady Bunch, I got them too. The Osmonds, oh, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. But I got some cool sets coming up too. We got the I think it was 1966 or Batman TV series card set. I got that. That's gonna be fun because I enjoy that show. Even I'm 42 years old, and I can still sit back and watch an old Batman TV show. It's just so corny and good. It's weird that the older I get, the more I'll revert back to older TV series and stuff to watch before I was even born. I guess I grew up watching it. There was always reruns and some of the stuff I just kind of miss. When was the last time somebody sit down and watched a Beverly Hillbillies show or a Dragnet or anything in that nature, or Vikings? They're enjoyable to watch, and I guess I've been out of it so long, and just watching all this new stuff that's, if you miss an episode, then you're lost pretty much. It's great going back and watching these single episode stories of anything. It don't even have to be a TV show you like. I recently got into watching something, I think it was called To Catch a Thief or something. And I watched one episode. It was pretty good, but it's just cool. Just, you don't get that anymore. And I'm one of the reasons why, honestly, it got to the point where sitcoms were getting just boring, especially in the late 90s and in the 2000s. It got to the point where I didn't want to watch it. If it wasn't scripted, really well written TV or movie style TV shows, I just didn't have the time to watch it. I think America was on that train for a long time. I don't know if we're ever going to get back to where we're like, oh, I'm going to enjoy some old shows again. I'm going to pick it up and go through them because it's just, this is so far is the worst set I ever had. There's a reason why this set only goes for about $100, and it's 60 years old. It's just not that interesting. But that's what we do here on Card Sets and Coffee. We go over all the card sets, either whether we're interested in them or not. Look at the cutting on that. That's terrible. Tricks, you need to figure something out. So the Tales of the Vikings were filmed in Toronto, Ontario, and inspired by the 1958 blockbuster film The Vikings that starred Hollywood legend Kirk Douglas, Tony Curtis, Janet Leigh, and Ernest Borgnine. In order to keep production costs low and yet give TV series a quality look, lots of footage from the movie was used for the show. Buddy Bear, the younger brother of heavyweight boxing champion Max Bear Sr., who is the uncle of Max Bear Jr., and the uncle of Max Bear Jr. played the role of Jethro Bodine on the Beverly Hillbillies. Well, I don't even know who Buddy Bauer is, so I'm glad I gave you all that information. I'm assuming that's one of the characters in here. I did see that there was only 39 episodes produced, but that's what's crazy. It's like it was only made for a year they put out 39 episodes. Now, nowadays, if there's anything, you maybe get 6 episodes a year. I don't know, production cost is way, crazy, but man, 39 episodes for a season. That's almost a year's worth of TV. Just, it's crazy. That looks familiar. It looks like I've already seen that card. But I think a lot of these cards are so saturated. I don't know where this quality is coming from. Sorry, guys, if y'all see a card in here, just tell me if you want to look at it. It was a joke. Skip ahead a few. Trying to get a little bit more information, but there's just not a lot. All right, so the main character Leaf sets off from Scandinavia around the year 1000, determined to find lands to conquer and settle. He, along with his fellow Vikings, find conflict and adventure as they venture further from their homeland. That was from IMDb. Give him credit. That's about all the info I can get on these cards. And it's not even about the cards. It's more about the TV show. I wonder where that set piece is at. Like, do you break that down? Do you keep it somewhere? Like, I wonder if there's just a giant Viking raft sitting in the back of whoever made this. Somebody's garage somewhere. What are we going to do with this? Maybe somebody will be interested. What the heck is that? Then there's an elephant in the room. And the last card. All right. Well, guys, I'm glad this episode's over. That's the worst card set I've done so far. But yeah, like I said, they're coming, baby. We're gonna get some more. With that one, signing off. Take a big drink of coffee and take a big hit of, well, you know what I'm talking about.